This video will show you how to find education resources and research through the UHV library. You can find our education resources and research on our library's website, which is located at library.uhv.edu. The first place you can go, especially if you're not sure where to start in order to find education resources, are our library guides. Our library guides are created by your UHV librarians, and each of them has jumping off points for different research topics and subjects. You can get to our library guides by clicking on our guides icon, and here you will find an alphabetical list of all of the library guides that we have, including education. All of our subject guides have a landing page where you can select what type of information you're looking for. So let's say you're looking for education data and statistics. You can click on our data and statistics icon, and here you'll find a variety of places where you can find education data and statistics. It's worth noting that you may find multiple guides helpful for your research. For instance, if you're researching standardized testing in the education setting, you may want to look at some other guides, like our psychology guide. The next place to look for education resources is our databases icon. Here you will find a list of all of the databases that UHV Library has access to. For each database listing, you will see a title and a description, which tells you the holdings in each database. You can either scroll through these to see what we have available, or if you know that you're just interested in seeing education databases, you can use our Subjects drop-down menu to just see education databases. Here you can see that we found 23 databases that have been tagged for education, including best bets, so places where you definitely will find education research, and other databases that may be useful to you. You can go into each of these databases individually to search their resources. Another option for finding research, including education research, is to use our OneSearch feature. OneSearch searches our library catalog and nearly half of our databases at one time. You'll notice on our databases A to Z list, if there's a little 1 next to the database, that means that it is included in a OneSearch search. Top education databases like Education Source and ERIC are included in a OneSearch search. If you'd like to search in OneSearch, you can search by keyword, author, or title. Let's do a search for online learning. In the OneSearch result list, you'll be able to see a variety of different resources. You can look at the icon to see what type of resource it is. So here we have an ebook, we have a book, an academic journal article, conference proceedings, and more. In order to limit your search, you can add in more keywords to get more specific for your research topic, and you can also use these limiting options on the left side of the page. Here you can limit to peer-reviewed scholarly journal articles. You can also limit to publication date. So if you only want to see things about online learning that have been published since 2015, you can type in the date. And now we're only seeing resources that have been published since 2015. You can also limit by type of resource. So let's say you're only interested in looking at magazine articles about online learning. We can check this box. And now we are seeing magazine articles that discuss online learning. If you want to look at a result, you'll just click on the article's title, and it will take you to the PDF of the article. Sometimes you'll also find articles are in HTML format. If you find an article that says check for full text, what you can do is you can click on this check for full text button, and it will tell you whether or not the UHV library has access to this source. If we don't, it will allow you to submit an interlibrary loan request. Interlibrary loan is a free service to all enrolled students, faculty, and staff. Our delivery time for journal articles is about 2 days, and they will send the article to your email. And you can also do this for books. If we click on the link, it will allow us to submit a request. You'll just fill in your information here. It will auto-populate all of the article's information, and you'll hit submit. Those are just a few tips on how to find education resources and research through the UHV library. Remember that if you have any questions about finding information on your research topic, you can contact the library for help.